Joining us today on the Everyman podcast, well, really, it's a swapcast. Here we go! Is a returning guest. You might know him from a previous episode here, the Everyman podcast, episode 47 in the archives, Haj Shabazz. But today, he's bringing his boys with him, the crew from the Let's Talk Bigger Fast podcast.
This is getting dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, my boys Haj, Do, Big Ness, and Pat. What's up, boys?
What's up, baby?
Hey, squad.
What up, boys?
No, it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, not only are you charming on your podcast, Let's Talk Bigger Facts, but you're also handsome as well. So, like I said, Haj, you've been on the pod before. You know, anybody who's curious about you and your credentials and your story, check that out. That's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about our shows and what we're up to and what's going on in the world with us. So, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and, tell us kind of how y'all got connected.
You already know, man. Kind of the somewhat host of the show, you know, Haj Shabazz. Multi-talented, trying to be that Renaissance everyman, you know.
That's
Shouts
right.
out to y'all.
Love it. Plug.
Elite.
We got into this thing, man. I'm gonna let the fellas introduce themselves, but real quick, we got into this thing. I had an idea brewing up since college. Didn't know if it was gonna be some kind of radio show or TV show. I just know we wanted to do something entertainment-wise. I ran it past him. I shot him. I shot Do a Text. I talked to Big Nestle. A few guys we wanted to be in it couldn't quite make it. Pat started off as one of the guys holding us down, just helping where he could, camera guy, everything. But he always had bright ideas, and the spot opened up, and he was like the perfect candidate to jump back in that. So like, I don't know, man. It was just poetry in motion, man. It all kind of came together. I'm gonna throw it to my guy, man, Mr. Bus Driver Do.
Hey, man, they call me Bus Driver Dude. How I got that? Well, first, I'm just a bus driver. Just a regular guy, bus driver. Now we're doing bus driver videos, so people just start calling me Bus Driver Dude.
I like it. I love it, bro.
It's Ness.
Ness.
Big Ness.
Nani?
Everybody call me Big Ness. Haj shot me the idea of, doing the podcast. I told him I'm all in. I told him all in, like, especially like this is something that what he do, like this is something like this is passionate. You know what I'm saying? So I feel, you know what I mean, if he want to put something on profile for his portfolio, I was like, I'm the right person to do it. I mean, I can talk sports, anything. I don't talk about politics and religion.
Yeah, man, me neither.
Politics, religion, or anything else, man, I'm good for it, man. So, Haj should be up. And, me and Haj go way back, 10 years. Yeah, 10 plus years. So, that's my guy. That's my brother. So, you ain't got a long paragraph for that.
Pat, you already know what time it is, bro. Let them know.
I want to say they cover a lot of it, but that's what I'm saying. Like we met 10 years ago up school at Westchester, so this was, even though the podcast is fairly new, like this relationship has been growing for a while. So whatever I can do to help them out, never a question. The fact that we could just come together and do this podcast, it was heat.
So you obviously see that just real quick. This is Big Bro, and we got all 10 plus years in together. So anything when you tune into this thing, man, sometimes the chemistry gets so crazy. So many people think it's scripted at times. I'm like, man, we might pick a topic or two and we just roll, man. So like, shared experiences and like similar tastes, like it all just kind of flows together, and that's how it all worked, man. Pleasure y'all bringing us on, man. Like this,
Man, we love having you, man.
How could we not?
Yeah.
How could we not? And I want to, you talk about that chemistry, and there's something special to that, and Daryl and I can relate to that. We were just like, it was just kind of the same thing, except we didn't know each other for 10 years, and it was just like we immediately clicked, and we're like, we're having these conversations. We had an idea where we wanted to go with it, but a couple months ago, Daryl says to me, "Yo, first of all, let me just back up in reverse, because I've never gotten a chance to tell this story on the podcast, and this is
Let's do it. Let's get it.
Perfect time to do it.
This where it's supposed to go down there.
So I'm a big Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Okay, shout out 8-0. Okay. And Daryl's like, hey, I got a buddy of mine, you know, he played for the Steelers, great guy, I think you love him. And I'm like, all right, cool. And he's like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna bring him over to the house. This is when we were still doing pods in person because our schedules weren't all chaotic.
COVID.
So yeah, so Haj comes over like on a Sunday afternoon or something, and we played Street Fighter for like an hour, Call of Duty.
Rematch.
Yep.
Ain't taking that loss on the chin. My bad, Jess. Go ahead.
Yeah, you smoked me, dude, in my own house, on my own game. Yeah, dude. But I did get you in Call of Duty, so. It's all right there. But so we connected. We had this awesome podcast, and we just stayed in touch. And a couple months go by. Daryl's like, "Yo, you know, brother Haj is getting a podcast set up.
Boom.
Can you know, I got this gear for him. I don't really know what to do with it. He knows the audio thing's kind of my realm. He's like, "Can I bring it over?" And then Haj's gonna come by. Can you just like explain to him how to hook it up? And I had been talking to you about a Zoom, and I'm like, yeah, dude, this is the shit. Get this thing. This is what we use. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So then, you know, wonderful thing about Daryl, as you guys all know, is, you know, he's always like, he's got all these great people in his life, and I'm kind of the same way where I'm just like, oh yeah, come on, let's go. Like if somebody I trust and love is like, hey, you mind if so and so? I'm like, yeah, I don't. If you're bringing him, how he can't be bad, you know? So Daryl, that's how Haj came into my life. And then Haj was like, you're like on your way over to the house, and my best friend Joe's over, and you're like, hey man, my bro Big Ness is coming. Do you mind? I'm like, no, let's do it. I don't give a shit. You know, like more the merrier. So you guys come over, we're sitting there, and like we talk about the thing for like 20 minutes, and then it was like, you know, let's hang out a little bit, we'll have a drink. And it's like, we weren't really planning on it. And the next thing I know, we've eaten like 30 hot dogs,
Hell yeah.
10 cheeseburgers, like 2 cases of like seltzer, and like we had just had a barbecue, so like it was all the weird random shit, and we're drinking like Mike's Hard Lemonade, and then like
a lot of
tequila.
Drink.
That sounds like the perfect time.
Yeah.
Hey.
So like, yeah, we're
That's a
legit.
great time.
Yeah, Miller Lights, and it was just ridiculous. And next thing you know, I'm like scrounging around like, oh, here's a half bottle of tequila, and like, you know, we're 14 hot dogs deep, and we solved the world's problems that night. And it was an amazing time, and it was just like one of those nights where, you know, you think like, what is it that's bringing all these people together from different backgrounds, different lifestyles, different experiences? And it's like, well, we all kind of had this common thread, you know, Daryl, but deeper than that, it's like the willingness to connect and the willingness to be open with other people. And like that little night, and it's like, then it was weird because like Daryl's introduced me to his friend, and now I'm hanging out with his friend and his friend, like without him. It's
Family
like,
though, man.
you know, next thing you know, and then like it's not even, and I'm forgetting, by the way, guys, the day that Haj came over the first time for the podcast, it was my dad's birthday.
Oh
and
yeah.
and we were like having such a good time. I'm like, Haj, you got anything to do it for this? And you're like, no. And I'm like, you want to come over to my parents' house? It's my dad's birthday. He'd love to meet you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
So,
That's heavy. First day.
Bruh.
That's heavy.
yeah,
Bruh.
first date. Yep.
No, you gotta tell them about the pictures though, man. You took the pictures with your dad, or you know what I'm saying?
Oh God, yeah, I'm taking
nieces.
photos with my dad. And
Bro,
my
that shit was
nieces.
crazy.
He's
Yeah.
he like, we have this tradition in my family. We, you know, the little nieces, the grandchildren getting a photo with my dad for his birthday, and then they got one with Haj. So I've got this photo of like Haj, my dad, my beautiful little nieces all together, and it's just like, and I'm thinking,
Yo,
like,
I'm
what a
cutting that
fucking
into the
weird
video.
life. What a weird life I have, you know. And then we're watching football together. You know, I think the Steelers were playing the Eagles or something. It was something, I forget what game it was, but
along those lines. I know football was on.
yeah, we were watching football together, and yeah, I mean, it's just it's about connecting, and like that's the cool thing about, I know about your show, you know, Let's Talk Bigger Facts. Like you guys have that connection with each other, and then you talk about connecting, you know, overall, and that's like something that's really what we're all about. And I wanted to share that with you guys all, because it's like that's what happens when you say, yeah, let's go for it, you know?
Yeah, because we like how your family dynamic was so great. I was kind of drawn to that because our family dynamic is so great. Obviously, like me and dude, Pat's close with his family, Big Ness is close with his family, so it just turned into, I can see his mother, his father, I can see his brother and his sister, and it just all just kind of comes together. And I just feel like because we have such strong family backgrounds, that kind of brought us together just on like common ground.
Yo, you don't want to.
You slide into that family role, and you want to be a part. It's like, oh, I like these people. I want to be a part of this.
Yo, you know what? There's one thing I love about it is the your setup as far as Let's Talk Bigger Facts. You go onto Apple Podcasts and you check out what y'all about. The first line is 4 brothers like together. I think that's like the dopest shit known to mankind, because that's what we need right now. Everybody being in unison, you know what I'm saying? And for you guys to be pumping out positive content like that and leading with like family first with a line like that, hey, that's wavy, man. That's it.
Hey, appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to go back to my man, how he said he brought you to his parents' house and all that. But the crazy thing, just like that, yo, just go out on a limb. We doing whatever.
Go out on a limb.
Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it.
You don't gotta make plans. We just going.
We just make it happen.
Right. Let's just do it. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
Best time. Best time.
That is the best
Best
time.
time.
The time when you just, let's just see. I can attest. Me, Ness, and Pat. I'm gonna let them go on this. We just randomly, like, our boy Ronell, he's in Chicago. We just, like, was it a day in advance?
It was
Not even a day. That day. That night. Like, yo, I want to drive to Chicago, and when you got guys like them, just let's drive to Chicago. So like, who put it together? Did you start it?
Pat called me, called you,
Crushing it.
and we called each other, and then
Yeah, cause he out Chicago, and it's gonna be dope. We could bring him on.
We can bring him on.
His birthday was like the birthday when we was all up school. We always got together on his birthday for sure.
Yeah.
So this was like the first birthday where he was out of town, and I was talking to him like you could hear something in his voice wasn't right, but he wasn't gonna say nothing.
He wasn't upbeat.
So I'm like, all right, bro, down. If they down for the ride, we out.
You gotta go ride, baby.
10 hours, and don't be tricked. Anybody that's listening to this, that's taking that ride to Chicago, don't be fooled by the lack of tolls the first 9.5 hours of the trip.
Bruh.
Oh, they get you, I'm sure.
Hey,
On the back end,
murder on the toes. Yo, when you hit the turnpike, it's over. You might as well just empty your wallet, kid.
Well, just
like,
getting out of PA from here now to Pittsburgh is like $40.
yo, it used to be. What was when you used to drive to my house in Pittsburgh? What was that? $34?
It was like 38.
Yo, the first time I drove myself out to Pittsburgh, it was $17, and now it's like when I did it like
in the 40s now.
Yeah, 2 years ago it was like $41. I couldn't fucking believe it.
It's ridiculous, man. Straight ridiculous.
Oh, everything costs.
Everything costs. Everything costs.
It's crazy, bro.
That ain't gas. It's like $80.
And gas.
Hey, quick story, right? When he was living out Pittsburgh, I ain't had no money. All I had was like, I had enough for gas. I had like $70. I told him, I said, bro, no bullshit. I said, bro, I got like $70. I got enough for gas and the toll. That's it. When I finally got to it, my tank was on E. I got literally stated. He like, I'm thinking he's joking, DC. He comes to me. I said, yo, bro. I got tickets. I was on I got bumped up I was going back from practice squad to 53.
Yeah.
Just 2 days prior, I don't even know that I'm playing. Tomlin comes to me, hey, you getting a hat this week? You gotta go. I call him. I'm like, yo, can anybody make it to the game? I call a dude. I'm like, come on, bro. I'm playing tomorrow. I need you to come up. He said, listen to me. Bro, I got like I don't got. I said, listen, just make it here. Just make it here. I tell you, I got in the driver's seat and checked the gas. He wasn't bullshit. None. Like,
bro.
Just enough for the. I don't even know how you calculated it that bad.
Bro, hey, you was on the fumes. What dude? You was on the fumes. You know what I'm saying? Straight filaments up in there.
I was like, that was a good time though. Quick story though, Just he was one of the. I think he's the only family member because everybody stayed away. Did anybody come down that weekend?
I might have been just.
They came down late. I got to introduce him to a lot of the players, bring him to the locker room. He got introduced. He had some conversations with Coach Tomlin. Got to show him some of the Lombardi trophies. Man, that was a good week. I remember that. And we got a win, man. That was the AB stretch.
Yeah.
The Ravens.
So
yo, dude, I've asked Haj this question. How fucking real deal is Mike Tomlin?
Yo, better. This the one joint that got me after they won his first game. He said, "Yo, Al High, welcome to the National Football League." that was big shit.
That was big shit. That was heavy.
And then I got a chance to, when I seen Mike Tyson, we were just like crossing. I said, "Yo, man, thanks for the opportunity you gave." He said, "Nah, he earned that."
Hey, yeah, that's real. That's real right there.
I would fucking like I would just follow that man, you know, like, and I'm a guy that's like I'm a leader, you know, and like I know I probably sound like a cornball right now, but like I'm usually in the position of like rallying, leading, like, guys, we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna fucking lead you in a battle. I would follow that, and there's not many people I'm like, oh, I can be led. I would follow him into fucking anything, like without hesitation. No, I just, out of what I've seen and like talking to Haj and like online and offline, you know, on the pod, and some of the stuff you told me, you know, that night, the infamous smoked hot dog night.
Yeah.
And,
I gotta take Nessino. I gotta take y'all through. He get the steaming.
Smoking.
When we all free, we should set something up. Man, I'd love to meet y'all in person.
Yeah, we gotta do it. Let's get a barbecue.
That's next on the docket. That's next on the docket right there.
We'll do an in-person show. We'll do it live, man.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
Just how long you cooking for? How long you cook the food for?
They were like a half hour. Like
just do his thing, man.
Yo, I don't even eat hot dogs like this, man. I had at least like 6, 7.
Yeah, it was crazy. We were just looking for shit to eat, and you know, I had all these hot dogs, and I got a smoker, so I'm like, let's see what happens here. And we smoked them, and we're like, wow, man, these are really good, you know. And we went through like 2 jars of pickles and 3 bags of chips.
Yeah, buddy.
Just you introduced me to the whole smoker thing. I'm like,
yeah,
real. I didn't know what that was. You're like, oh, you never had a smoked dog?
Yes, Blizzy.
Nah, yeah.
All beef Franks too, and they were all beef. That's the trick.
Yeah.
You got to respect the hot dog. People sleep on it. But
how's the wife and the dog? Real quick.
Oh, terrific, man. Thanks for asking.
Roadster.
Rhodes loves you, man. He's a good boy.
Man, I love that. We good. We got,
oh yeah, like, you got good energy.
Like a type thing going on.
Yeah, he's a real good boy.
Yeah.
I got to run it back on y'all though real quick because I'm not gonna let this one slide.
Go ahead.
I'm the king of Street Fighter, kid.
Look,
you already know. You already know what it is.
Back and we can go at that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no smoke with him on it. He's good. Bring it back. We got Street Fighter. Can you got Dow? No, my man got Dow Sim. He cool with Dow Sim.
Yo,
I'm a Kenner you guy too.
You got
Dow Sim cool, but I'm a Kenner.
Oh yeah. See, when we mix it up, I got to see what y'all like on the sticks, kid.
See, Daryl.
Oh no! Right now, the official challenge is going out. 007 Goldeneye 2-on-2. We can make it happen.
I'm standing on that.
We can make it happen.
Standing on that.
It's on.
Hey, we on there. We on there. We got that. We got that.
Wait, Goldeneye?
Bro, come on, man.
Say no more.
Hey. Oh, y'all go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say one thing. Odd job, okay?
Odd job.
I'll see you there.
Yo, I already know.
I can't stand Odd Job.
Yeah, that's right.
I know how to aim down on him. I know how to aim down on him. No, I don't like
already.
Hard though. That's a good cat.
For those listening only to the audio version, I'm doing an odd job chop.
Yeah, right on it.
You have to check that odd job chop.
What are the rules? Y'all letting us, we the away team, so do we get the kind of shit, or we go best out of 3?
We're gonna have to come up with the agreed upon rules.
Yeah, we'll settle it beforehand.
And, you know, we'll have a fair and consistent rule set.
Yeah. It's gonna be legitimate.
And I really I think to really kind of to do it right, I think it should be kind of a gauntlet. It should be like 007, some Street Fighter, you know, maybe a little Mario Kart. Throw that in there too.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We good?
Mario Kart.
Oh, we do want to do the Mario Kart. What you mean we don't want to do the Mario Kart?
I don't think you know this, man.
I need parts of all that.
We good.
I get online on Mario Kart, and I'm just
filming this. We filming this.
Oh no, this is proof. This is proof.
We gotta play some kind of
system. Hold on, what system y'all playing on?
I've got them all. It doesn't matter. We can
All
do
of them. It don't
I
matter.
got a 64. Of course I got a 64. Come on.
man.
Haj, you've seen the game room. Come on, bro.
I seen it.
Already.
I got the 64. I got the Super Nintendo. I got the GameCube. I got the Genesis.
I'm unstoppable with 64.
Unstoppable. We'll see about that.
See?
We shall see.
We writing them checks, baby.
Yeah.
We writing them
Come on,
checks.
We're gonna lay down the gauntlet. We're gonna lay down the gauntlet.
Yeah.
We'll put it together on something. It got to be for push-ups or run around the block. Something.
Yeah, be something.
Some kind of
It's gonna be the podcast crossover event of the century.
Smoke
Rep 225 reps.
Smoke dog. If I win, I need a couple smoke dogs.
Oh, bro, you're gonna get the smoke
There you
dogs
go.
no matter what. Don't worry about that.
Regardless. That's the price of entry. That's the price
You
of
come
entry.
over here,
get
you're
that.
gonna get fed.
This is a good time, man.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
As far as the every man goes, I definitely wanted to just shout out. I appreciate y'all helping us out during a rough time. We was going through a rough stretch. Switching engineers and everything. Man, we got some guys on our side that had really busy schedules. So when we was kind of down in the dumps, man, y'all flew out of nowhere, man. So like, just,
That's heavy.
Come on,
dog.
man.
Hey, come on, man. We're on the
Hey,
we're
look,
on this
hey.
together, man. It's in the Cosmic
We-
Canoe.
Heavy, man.
What we said, like Brother J, Cosmic Canoe, How'd you in there? Ness,
Cosmic
Dude,
Canoe.
Pat, y'all already in there. We ain't even meet y'all yet, and just vicariously through Hodge, because we know the love he has for us and we do for him. It was already his family, bro. That's what the every man is, man.
Yeah, that's
You
heavy.
know what I mean?
That's heavy, man. That was
That's
heavy.
what it is.
you already know.
Shit, if
No
I
doubt.
could have, if we could have done more, would have done more.
We never so fast on our own. Like y'all the reason. Y'all the reason how we got up so fast.
Big.
Hey,
Hey,
man, it's there's plenty. That's the cool thing about podcasts, man. Is like it's not like I mean, it's not competitive. Like there's a room for everybody,
hell yeah.
and there's opportunity for everybody, and the cool. It's not like there's no limit. You know, there's no storage capacity. So, you know, I think the average podcast listener has like 25 podcasts that they're subscribed to. You know, and like I'll go weeks without listening to a show that I listen to all the time, and then that'll be the only show I listen to for 2 weeks. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, about your show. Like, I'm subscribed, I download it, and if I miss a week or two, I pop back in, and it's like, even if I'm going back into the archives or I'm listening to the most recent one, it's like you still get that, you know, that vibe and that connection. So, and that's kind of what we try to do here, you know, especially with our guests. And, you know, Haj, like I said, you're a friend of the show, a friend of my life. So who are some of the guests that you guys have brought on the show that you guys have connected with?
It's the perfect one.
Yeah.
You want to tell them about Court Sweat?
Oh, he ain't checked out yet. We
Yeah.
definitely had Corey Sweat. NFL film. That was heavy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
personally might be my favorite episode that we did.
You looking at one of bro mentors right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's my little bro, man. That's my little bro right there. Love him to death, man. So proud of that young man. You know what I mean? He heavy
Corey
like.
Sweat talk real smooth.
Oh man, but you gotta understand, man. If I rewind it back, man, just kind of like how we all, you know, vibing right now. We all good people, you know what I'm saying? We all got love for one another, you know what I'm saying? It's all about brotherhood, and Court is exactly like that, you know, here at NFL Films. And he's smart, and he intentional, you know what I'm saying? He work his ass off, you know what I'm saying? And he down for everybody, like he just wears his heart on the sleeve, man. So, you know, that's what we about, that's what he about, and I fucks with that, for real. I do. And Brother J like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all talking about, hey man, y'all got us up, man. Look, if we could do more, we do more. And when we can do more, we will do more. Like that's just how it's supposed to be, you feel me? So yeah.
I love sharing. I love being able to share, you know, like, so I'm obviously I'm a music guy, right? And one of the things that's always gotten me excited is like when I have a friend that's passionate about music, Daryl, for example. I know when I'm like, oh, I find out what he likes, and then I'm like, oh, here, check out Devin Townsend. And then I know, because I know what music can do for me, you know, get through a hard time or like power me through a hard day of work or, you know, get a workout in or just get through or you know, you need a good cry and you put on fucking Celine Dion or whatever, you know? And I know Big Nestle knows what I'm talking about back there.
That's the music guy right there, man.
I'm with you, bro.
Yep. And you know, it gets me like excited to share music because I know the impact it could have for me, and it does have for me. And it's like, oh, this might help Daryl get through his day at his job, you know. And then him coming back and be like, oh, dude, I fucking love this. And it's like that's the same thing with the podcast. Like, I get excited when, you know, some of these guests we've had on, and you guys included, like, where you can share something to our audience and to us that we wouldn't normally experience, you know. A perspective or an idea or just a charming anecdote. You know, we've learned so much, and I'm sure you guys have too. And like, that's the best part about this. Like you talk about like you guys coming on the show and us going on your show, and it's just crossing streams. And it's like, hey, you know, your audience may not come across what we're doing, you know, and then you put it in their life. Now, you know, next thing you know, we're all in this, you know, the Cosmic Canoe together.
I need both of y'all perspectives on this. I'm gonna jump back just a few spaces musically. I know for sure they not gonna know this, and I didn't know until DC himself told me. And apparently y'all, I don't know how y'all found this, and I need y'all to elaborate. Apparently Steven Seagal makes music, and not only does he make music,
it slaps.
Apparently,
straight slap.
Right.
Let me tell you something.
I know that though.
No, because I didn't know that. We like Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal, my God.
Okay. First of all,
hit him with it, Jake.
First of all, let me just.
What type of songs he sing?
Let me just level the playing field here,
Mm-hmm.
and explain to you that my love, my respect, and my admiration for Steven Seagal is no joke. Okay?
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Dude, I mean, it's a tie between Under Siege.
Yeah.
Under Siege 2 is great.
Hell yeah.
Marked for Death.
Marked for Death.
Yeah. What was the one with Stone Cold? Maximum Conviction.
I ain't make it that far.
Have you, dude? His best work. His best work happened after 2010. Dude, you're fucking up, man. You're fucking up.
When we got big, we kind of got out of the picture.
Yeah. Listen. When I was, you know, with these uncircumcised times we're in right now, I you know, and I was laid off from work for a little bit. I ran out of things to do and watch, so I watched every Steven Seagal movie that I could get my hands on.
There for us.
And I'm getting to the point of talking about his music here, and I'm glad, dude. I'm glad you brought it up.
Hell yeah.
Listen, at some point in the last 10 to 12 years, Steven Seagal started doing either like a Southern LA Spanish speaking guy accent.
Yeah.
Okay. Or I'm just speaking the truth here, boys. I'm speaking. These are bigger facts here. Okay, guys. Let's talk about him. He either does like a Southern LA Spanish, you know, hey bro, what's up, bro? Like he does like that, or he does like he's doing like his best black guy city, like what he thinks is like cool, but like in like a gangster movie way, and he says weird shit, and he puts on like this weird, like I don't know what he's trying to do, but it's like he's playing these roles where he's like a gangster, but he says like weird Jamaican slang and stuff. Like it's like, but he's like this.
Oh, bro, it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's the
bro.
craziest shit. And he
man.
He carries it one level further. When you listen to songs from the Crystal Cave, he does.
That's the album.
That's the album, bro. He does
Samples from the Crystal Cave.
he does like a reggae song. Oh,
yeah.
He does like a Jamaican accent while singing a reggae song, and it's like any other white guy does this, and this is like,
oh yeah, it's over.
You know,
it's fucking over.
Like I'm nervous to even talk about it on YouTube, let alone, you know what I mean? Let alone start doing a Jamaican accent and starting a reggae band.
And it's crazy with the connection as far as the Jamaicans when you look at Mark for Death.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I know. So what I think is, I think. Yo, I'm telling you, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music, and
I'm gonna check it out. When we're done, I'm going to check it out when we're done. Right?
Stone-
It's good.
Stone-
And you know what? You'll start at first. You're gonna be like, ha 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 ha, and then you'll be like,
Yeah.
you know,
Not so bad.
it's really.
Bro, I'm telling you, you're gonna find it in your fucking library. You're gonna be like, no, I like it. Okay, then we
Yeah,
can do that.
and just so
Picture that. I can't picture it.
it's well, I'm gonna show the audience here, and you guys, just so you know that it's real. And I don't normally do this here, but
Yeah.
you
Look
see
at
that
him.
Songs from the Crystal Cave. Look at that.
Majestic, holding the acoustic
Yeah.
guitar like that.
Yeah, Better Man, Lollipop. That's the one where he does the
Yeah, you
Jamaican
need that.
accent.
You need the lollipop in
And the
your life.
song's like, it's like, ooh, lollipop, boy, you gonna make your body pop. It's like, it's
I can't even picture that.
Yeah.
dog.
Yes, you see me, I say, my girl lollipop. My girl lollipop. You make my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. You are my sugar dandy.
Bro, this Steven Seagal, bro.
It's Steven
But he can
Seagal,
sing.
dog. It's
The guy
Steven
can
Seagal,
sing.
man.
Hard to kill. Like, what we talking about?
Yeah.
dude.
DC, I thought you was joking. Like, bro, I laughed.
Bro, I come on, Hodge, I
would
wouldn't
never
do you
joke
like
about
that, man. I wouldn't do you like
this,
that.
This came from the diaphragm. 20 minutes. DC had to let me get all this out before he could really tell me, like, no, bro, it's good. Like, it's not bad music.
Bro, do y'all realize how extracurricular fucking Steven Seagal is, man? He got his own like album. He had his own energy drink for a while.
Dude,
Bruh.
he has his own energy drink.
You got an energy drink?
Yeah,
Bruh.
type it in YouTube. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was big in Japan. Dude, so one day I'm up at the Family Dollar up here, and it was like 4th of July. I'm grabbing some stuff for a barbecue, and we're checking out, and I look over. They have like, there's like discount DVDs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look over, I just glance over, and I look back, and it's like, it's a Steven Seagal 2-pack, and one of the movies was like, one of the movies is Today You Die.
Did
Bro.
you buy it?
Fuck yeah, I bought it. Yeah, of course I did. You think I'm gonna pass up a double feature for $5 from Steven Seagal? Get out of here.
Steven Seagal, man.
Come on, dude, you know me better than that.
When bus driver dude was driving trucks, when he was truck driver dude, he used to grab a lot of the double features and he would bring them home, and then we all had, like, when you could just get 2 DVDs and one $5, you
Bruh.
kind of just can't. Anything for
God.
$5,
You gotta take, and you gotta do it. You gotta take
That's a
that.
deal worth taking.
That's an investment.
Think about it.
Yeah, I highly recommend Maximum Conviction. That's with Stone Cold. And that's the one specifically where he's like doing kind of a Mexican character. I'm dead serious. It's not
Great
even.
range. Hey, look at dude face, dude, like, nah, bro. That's just
I gotta
crazy,
check it out.
man.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna get back to y'all
Yeah.
after I watch it.
Maybe that's what we
Yeah.
should do. Maybe we could do a nice little Mark for Death watch along.
Yeah, that mother. Yo, we commentate.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, already.
Dude, when he throws that guy down the elevator shaft, come on.
Got him.
Broke his back first.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? Like the first 20 minutes of that movie, you're watching it, you're like, is he a bad guy? Like,
I don't know.
like he's like chasing down people in the streets and shooting them and breaking arms, and you're like,
Bro, in the tightest blue jeans ever.
yeah.
Tied that to the movie though.
Right. It never had anything to do with it. It was just like, this guy's willing to kill bad guys.
He shot like a prostitute too. Didn't he?
Oh,
Yeah.
He had lost his job a while ago, bro.
And when he's running,
Edge cop, the commissioner, whoever, always in his ass. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna get it done my way. Type.
Yep.
Cop.
Yep.
Nah,
You're too hot off the handle. I'm gonna do things my way. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like every
covering for your ass. I always like the intense police commissioner.
Always like a shirt guy too.
it's like every Lethal Weapon movie.
Oh, every Lethal Weapon movie.
I was listening to a podcast and they told me something. Find a Steven Seagal movie that's more than three words in the title. Under Siege 2, Marked for Death, Hard to Kill.
Under Siege 2 is like highly overlooked. That's almost as good as Under Siege 1.
Yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones is the
dude.
The
Tommy Lee, he's doing like kind of a Joker thing in.
Yeah.
Did you notice that he's like too good of an actor to be in that movie? First of all.
Yeah.
And like
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes you get that, and it's like nobody told him that it was like a. And it also at this time, Steven Seagal was a huge mainstream movie star. He was not like the legend he's become.
He was A-list at the time.
Yeah, and it was like an A-list movie. Gary Busey, another beautiful, crazy mind. Now that is a crazy man right there. Yeah, Above the Law. That's the one where he's working as the Chicago cop. Yep, good one.
Yeah,
Hard to Kill.
Words.
On Deadly Ground. Executive Decision. That was a great one. They hoodwinked you though. They made it seem like he was in the whole movie.
Right?
He's in like the fucking first 7 minutes of it, and he dies. It's total bullshit. And that's another one where he's like, yeah, well, we're gonna do things my way, and they're like, damn it, Lieutenant Greenfield, you're too hot, and he's like, yeah, well, we're gonna do it my way. Every time.
Yo, where's the one where old buddy was the hacker, and he was talking about he only had like 2 gigs of RAM?
Oh, that's Under Siege 2, and he's like, 2 gigs of RAM. That ought to do it.
No, Mark Chestnut in it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exit Wounds. Oh, that's with DMX.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
I remember
He's
that.
had a couple good movies with DMX. Name a better on-screen dirty cop duo than Steven Seagal and DMX.
I like the Exit Wound. That worked for me. Soundtrack wise, it all kind of came together.
Hey, Steve.
Yo.
Take it back real quick. When you said Lethal Weapon, I just saw them in recent years. Mel Gibson might be like my favorite. Like, he turned me out after I watched that joint.
Yeah.
Are you just that crazy? Or you just that damn good?
That's it.
He was
You made me like that part more.
Mel Gibson's, again, a crazy, beautiful mind.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo,
already.
that Lethal Weapon one, when I first seen that, and how Mel Gibson acted in it, it turned me out.
He said, you want to shot at the title? He said, okay. They start ripping like, Riggs, break his fucking neck. I'm like, okay.
I liked everything about it. He was living in the trailer home. Like, just a bear here. Throw the bear.
Straight out the mud with it, man. Shit was crazy.
DC, quick tangent. Me and Duo always talk about, we like when
That's a classic.
We watch it tonight. I'm gonna watch it tonight. Matter of fact,
It's crazy. I didn't watch it when I was a kid. I watched it when I got older.
When you got older?
Like when you 14, you watch it.
we always like when the guy that's the main guy, he's like the best in the world at what he does for whatever reason. Like,
I love it.
So that's always the shit to us. Like, but he's super humble, living in a trailer home. He's did us all before. It's no big deal. Might be the best sniper in the world. Hand-to-hand combat can beat anybody, but
straight skills.
He's drinking warm Coors Light in the
Straight
morning.
skills.
Seeing it all.
That's just like Liam Neeson in fucking Taken. You know what I'm saying? Living on the outskirts, checking in with his boys every now and then, like living in a motel somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But then as soon as his daughter get taken, the motherfucker got all of this fucking shit going on. Hey, I got a particular set of skills, man, to make me a fucking problem for you, bro. I love that shit.
It's like
bro.
I think that's like deep down, that's like every male fantasy basically boils down to like revenge. Like somebody does something and then I get revenge.
You gotta check the concept. Like I love exactly what y'all talking about. Somebody that's so badass, but he also unassuming. But my favorite part of the shit is like this. if you take, put it like this, like, yo, if, like, we all family, right? So if somebody came through and fucking took Ness or took Pat, right? And then, like, it's me, right? And then I'm talking to the boy who's like, say, hey, we got your people. And if I'm on the phone and I tell you, listen, I got some fucking skills, bro. But just listen to me. I got some fucking skills, bro. If you give me Ness and you give me Pat now, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. I'm telling you right now, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. But if you take them, I'm gonna search for you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm gonna kill your ass. Like, what's it gonna be? And if you say good luck, and then I do what I said, it's over, bro. That's what I'm trying to talk about.
Good job. Shooter.
If he knocked his arm off.
Hell yeah.
Shooter?
On Shooter? Oh, yeah.
Shooter, that worked.
Shot his hand off.
Oh
I
yeah.
love Shooter.
Oh yeah.
Mark Wahlberg.
Bob,
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dude, exactly. Yeah, dude.
Wag.
Wahlberg do every based on a true story. Every based on a true story.
Yeah, he's had a run of. He's actually had quite a few of those. Invincible, Pain and Gain, Patriots Day.
I like Pain and Gain.
You don't even need to see it. And I like Mark Wahlberg. What happened? That's terrible.
And it wasn't then. It was the longest movie ever.
What was?
Yeah, Papa Doc, Anthony Mackie.
Oh, yeah,
You know, it's a pretty terrible Mark Wahlberg movie, but you'll watch it because it's fucking Mark Wahlberg. I can't keep my eyes off him. It's the one where he's like a smuggler on a boat. He's like
Contraband?
yeah.
Contraband.
And it's like,
Contraband was good.
but it's like the same movie as Gone in 60 Seconds, kind of. You know, like he's got to save his. It's a great fucking movie.
Man,
He's like got to save his druggy brother. You know.
He got to stay in his brother-in-law.
Right.
That's a great movie.
My thing is, I'm definitely putting him. He's got like on top 10 on the all-name movie list. Bob Lee Swagger is a great movie name.
Yeah.
It's a great movie name. I'm putting it in the top 10.
That'd be a great name. That'd be just a great name, period.
Yeah. What's your name? Bob Lee Swagger. You can't even call him by his first, middle,
You gotta call him Bob Lee.
That's it.
Okay. Bob Lee works.
I like that. I like that.
Contraband was good shit. Pain and Gain. Any viewers, if you haven't seen it, you're missing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, what?
What's the fear?
What?
Fear.
Oh, just Fear.
Yeah, Fear. You ever see Fear?
Fear? Which one was that?
Is Fear?
The one, he was like crazy about a girl. He like try to kill her parents.
No, I missed that one.
I don't think I seen
No,
that.
check it out. Go on Fear. Check it out.
I gotta get on that right there.
You know, Marky Mark's come a long way from his early days, hasn't he?
He got those good vibrations. You already know what time it is. DC, you looking that up right now?
You already know what I'm trying to do, man. I gotta set myself up for success with that, bro.
That sounds good to watch tonight if you just relax. Good job.
I see
Got it. Got it.
He was a young boy snapping. It's a good joint. It's a good one.
It's a classic. An instant classic.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
Good money.
Good money.
Marky Mark. Yo, man, who your A-listers right now? Movie-wise, I know we can't go to AMC. We can't do any of that stuff right now. But just in the acting, I know we lost one in Chadwick Boseman. So if you want, you still throw them in. Who's your A-listers right now? Just give me roughly 5, some in that ballpark. Or just even not A-list, your favorite guys.
Well, for me, that's easy. It's Nicolas Cage. I mean, he's the A-list of all A-lists.
I'm down with that too.
Past, present, future. You know, he's anytime he's in anything, I stop what I'm doing.
I'm telling you.
Another thing about Nick Cage that's great is it's pretty much a given he's going to wear a leather jacket in every single film.
Easy.
Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a movie that takes place in space.
Oh my goodness! You never seen National Treasure?
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
See National Treasure.
Ness, listen, Ness.
Yo, I like. It's education. Good. It's education.
Yes, it's educational.
Yes.
It's a beautiful film.
Is John Voight in it? This is Pop.
Oh, dude, John Voight, what a legend.
Yeah.
Yo, we get a chance. Yeah. So
Guy
I
was
hope
good.
I just hope,
another
I
crazy
hope they
person.
somehow make another. If they make one
They
more,
have to.
made in Philly.
Yeah,
We
they've been
getting
talking
that-
about it for years. Well, you know what the real exciting thing is?
What's the other one when he kind of knows the future? That Knowing?
Knowing. Great movie.
Great movie. Great movie. Yeah, he kind of see 10 minutes. How far is it ahead?
So that ain't called knowing. That ain't knowing.
No. The knowing is. I think knowing is the one where it's like kind of like the religious movie where the world ends and his kids.
Okay, I know that too.
That's knowing, yeah. And there's that one. Bangkok Dangerous is fucking great. And Nick Cage is kind of like that guy where it's like it's either gonna be. There's three things I can guarantee you. One, he's gonna have a leather jacket at some point. Two, he's gonna have an insane outburst.
It might be in his contract.
Right, it has to be in his contract.
Has to be.
You know,
has to be.
And there's a 50-50 chance it could be Academy Award winning quality.
Okay.
Because he's either like Family Man. Have you ever seen fucking Family Man?
I didn't even.
That was a good one.
I see.
I didn't watch.
Incredible movie. Great story. Lord of War, again, Academy Award nominated film. But, you know, Mom and Dad, where the parents go crazy and they try to kill their kids, is like, that's like Redbox tier, you know, film. It's really bad.
Man.
No, I like Kick-Ass.
Again,
Yo, yeah.
He can only do, there's no average for him. He's just got to be.
It's
like
real
extreme.
good.
I just watched this one of him on Hulu where he's a hunter. Holy shit. He's like a big game hunter in Africa, and he's like nefarious, and he's like it's just he's like chasing tigers down, and it's great.
Yo, so if we talking about the A-listers, for me, somebody who really killing it for me, I seen Lovecraft Country. I don't know if you ain't checked it out, you need to check that shit out.
Is that worth watching?
Bruh. Jonathan Majors, that boy is serious. He gonna be the next Chadwick Boseman. He gonna be the next Chadwick.
Yeah, yo, DC nice. He's sharp.
He's serious, bro.
You know who?
He next up, bro.
He next up. No, hey,
The guy that's playing Blade, Mahershala, what's his name?
Yeah, Mahershala Ali.
Ali.
He's an A-lister.
Bad. And did you ever see him? He was a college baller.
Yeah, he played.
Yeah, Division One. Yeah.
He played D1 basketball.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, he got the build, slim build. I could see him being like a little 2-guard, little 3.
Yeah, he's pretty tall, but no, he's great. True Detective.
I liked him in the Green Book, man.
Yes.
The Green Book is
I love the Green
serious,
Book.
bro. The Green Book is serious.
My dad actually knew what that was prior to. He actually knew what the real Green Book story was about. And he's like, yo, man, we going to see this movie. I didn't even know what it was, and I didn't. It was just like a random day. He called me early in the morning. It was like an 11 o'clock showing. Like, I'm like, this has to be the first showing at some really small theater. It wasn't AMC, nothing. It was like homegrown. Somebody in the neighborhood had to build this theater. And it was real clean. I felt like everybody knew each other in there except me and my dad.
Yeah.
We drove out there. They were showing the Green Book a little early. I was excited about that one. I got to see my man, comedian-wise, Sebastian Maniscalco was in that. I'm like, funny dude. It's my
He's
guy.
funny.
So
I
bad
like him.
DC, talk to me.
Bro, when old buddy smacked him for not finding the piano when he was on the stage in the movie.
Who you think you're talking to, greaseball?
Yeah, that was good.
I was
You got when you get a chance, check that.
Bro.
Green Book. Great
right
movie.
in the ear. Bow.
Green Book and National Treasure. I'm gonna check some out.
Good
Gotta
time.
hit that. Gotta hit that.
That's two ends of the spectrum right there. Green Book and National Treasure. It's on my to-do list.
That's why.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I'm watching too.
Go to my guy, Big Pat. Who you got on your list? It don't got to be your favorite or something. Just top of the head. Who you going with right now?
What's the Fred Hampton joint about to come out?
The Fred Hampton. Oh, he's great actor.
So it's like every actor that's in that the Fred Hampton movie, like all
the Fred, because I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I might butcher this. Daniel Coog.
Ryan Coogler.
Daniel. The one from Get Out.
He was in Get Out.
He's a.
Yeah.
I think he's he's going to be good for years to come.
What was you know what I didn't really get? I
The
didn't
one
get.
with Queen and Slim.
I liked Get Out. I liked Get Out, but the second one that he did, Jordan
The
Peele
Jordan Peele one.
with the girl and the croaky voices, I couldn't
Us?
like
Was
the talking. Honestly, that bothered.
Us?
I just
You mean
couldn't.
the Us? Was that?
Yes, Us. I
Us?
couldn't. I didn't finish it because the talking. I didn't get it. I just didn't get what the.
Hey, I'm be honest with you.
He's a great actor.
Me and my wife walked out of the movie theater.
She walked out of the movie.
We both did.
Did you get a refund?
Was that bad?
Bruh, we walked out of the movie theater. Literally, dead ass. Paid, went in, got about, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes in it. I looked at my wife. My wife looked at me like, what the fuck
What
is
part
this?
is leave, DC? What part is leave out?
Bruh, we probably got to the part, that's the part where we left off. So, here's the thing. All right, I'm going to put it to you like this. Some shit just, oh man, how can I phrase this so it just, like, you know what I'm saying? So
I know you talking about.
if you take your family, right? You you load up the Volks, the wagon, you go out into the boonies, and then you in your home or whatever, right? Or cabin, right? Or cabin. Whatever it might be, you got all your people up in there. Now, if somebody you don't know just randomly decide to, I don't know, maybe just stand in your driveway holding hands and shit or whatever, you know what I mean? Like just randomly start doing it. Or even before that, you just ain't right. You got noises and shit going on. Now we all understand the scary movie dynamic. We know what that is. But if we talking about Jordan Peele and everything we doing, like I feel like we gonna be attached to some realism with, just black folks and how we do things, right?
He was a bad character.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. No, hey, like I'm trying to tell you, when that part came out where they were sitting in the driveway and he waited, he ran back inside, didn't call nobody, didn't get swole up in the chest, didn't do nothing. I was just like, I looked at my wife, she looked at me, she said, "You done?" I was like, "I'm done. Let's go."
No, the dad in that,
He was a bad character.
and I like him. I like him overall, but that's a bottom 5 performance in the last couple of years. That's kind of
Bro,
bottom 5.
bro, and then like I'll put it to you like this. I don't know how much we got invested into that movie, but over time we've seen bits and pieces as it's come out in different parts, and even getting closer to the end of the bits and pieces that we've seen, it just didn't make no sense to me. Nothing was cohesive. The storyline was everywhere. Like, I couldn't.
Hey man, you a real movie watcher.
Bro, this
My cohesion and everything. You a real movie watcher.
Look, it's my job is story. Even though it's sports, my job is story. So if you don't keep that thematic humming from beginning to end, and then you hit that crescendo at the end to make people like, yo, that was dope. I can't rock with it, man.
Yeah, that makes sense that you say that now. Yeah, that makes sense.
What it is?
With the Jordan Peele, I was trying to get like way too deep on everything. So when
Well, everybody that's the thing.
I heard it,
Everybody's
I'm
looking
like,
for a
alright,
deeper
that's
meaning.
just like the dad and the structure and the mom got it. I was just trying to defend his character so much. Character.
It's just like,
But see, hey, when you do that, you get to the place where you're trying to defend the character, it's not working. And when you as like a consumer, you as a viewer are trying to defend what's going on, that like it's just not resonating and making sense with you, you way off the mark, kid. I'm sorry. Way off the mark.
I rumbled my way through it. Took 2 tries, and I got all the way through it because I went to go see Get Out like 3 or 4 times.
You can force yourself to watch a movie though.
Yeah, I can.
Like you can force yourself.
I try to
You
see
can force
it.
yourself to watch a movie. I can't.
I can't.
I
try to make it through. I have like a point of no return. If I've made it like 40 minutes in, I'm gonna try to see it through.
Hey, DC, I walked out on the first Hawk. I couldn't do it. I walked out on that.
What, the Ang Lee one with
I walked out on that one. Like he took too long to turn the Hawk. Like it just was too much. I walked out.
But you know what I walked out on, but I ended up like loving it, watching it. What was it, Fun with Dick and Jane?
You walked out on that?
That's one of my favorite movies.
I walked out on it. I love it. I don't know. When I first watched it, I couldn't get into it.
It took a while, right?
I love that movie.
It took a while for the build up. Alec Baldwin, I love him in that.
The only other movie I walked out on that I couldn't do is and Brother Jay, you'll probably agree with me here. Hostel. I think it was like the second or third one.
Yeah, it's a little tough.
Within like 5 minutes, they had shot a kid in the face. I walked out.
I could never watch that. It was too bad.
Say yes.
I like horror movies, you know, and especially like I don't know, just I guess it's just like extreme stuff. Like I like to see people push things to a limit, and especially when I start hearing like hype about stuff. And the guy that made that movie, Eli Roth, I'd heard he did this like cannibal movie where they used an actual like indigenous tribe as the like they went into the Brazilian rainforest, and there's this tribe that has like really limited they've had real limited interaction, and they worked it out somehow that they were willing to do this movie as a way to document their like
Somebody got sacrificed.
Yeah, but it was based on a real thing that happened in the 70s with this tribe in the Amazon that sacrificed. They basically butchered these missionaries, and well, I mean, that's, you know, don't go fucking around in the, you know, in the woods where they don't know that other people live yet. You know, like, come on.
Might not go for that.
Yeah, it might not go for you. Yeah, but somehow they pulled off like. Do it. And I was like, oh, I gotta, like, just for that alone seems pretty sick. So like, stupid me, I think like my fiance's gonna want to watch this, and we turn it on, and then like it's like, oh, they're all like ha ha ha, they're getting on the plane, they're going to do their missionary work, and it's like 7 minutes in, the plane crashes, and like the first girl's like decapitated, and then like next thing you know, and I look, and they're like starting to eat this girl, and she's just like, I'm like, oh, that was like the quickest I've ever cut off a movie at like 11 minutes in, you know, and I had to go back and finish it on my own. It was good. It was good. It was called the Green Inferno. Did you see it?
You probably like Night of the Living Dead. Like, did you like?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
DC, I'm lying. Nope, hold up. I didn't walk out because I was on a bus driving with the team. But I put my headphones on and a hoodie over my face, and I went to sleep. Sharknado was on.
Oh, come on. That's a classic, bro. What are you talking about?
I ain't never seen Sharknado.
I couldn't get past. I said, is it sharks in the tornado?
That's why you had to.
Yeah, it's a tornado of sharks.
Here's the thing.
You had to stick it through. You had to finish it. I ain't saying it was good, but I finished it.
Yeah, you gotta let the story play out, man.
Yeah, I finished it.
That won't get no play on my TV.
I finished it.
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this. If you want the barometer.
It's a sci-fi.
Oh yeah.
If you want the barometer of a film, just look at the cast. If David Hasselhoff is anywhere around that Joker, just stop. Everything he did that was great was like Baywatch and fucking Knight Rider. Like after that, it's over.
No, the Hoff is Knight Rider.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. Michael Knight. Hey.
Yo,
Yeah.
he got
Michael
a couple. He got a couple tour de forces, and he like lived on that shit. That's like,
Bruh, he should have stayed
Well,
right next to
listen, man.
Pamela
Back in the '80s, you could protect yourself. You weren't overexposed like everybody is now. Where like
Right.
you're on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you're on this, you're on that. Like you could put out a stinker and then survive for 5 years because they still remember you from Knight Rider.
The Hoffa, he'll forever be a legend. Like you
Oh, yeah.
can't like erase what he's done. Hold up, because it's definitely some really good guys that do shit movies, and they just take my guy. Like I'm gonna preface this to saying this is still one of my favorite actors. But my boy Samuel L. does a lot of bullshit.
Oh, a lot of terrible shit.
Oh man,
A lot of bullshit.
Snakes on the plane. Although I love it, I love it. But most people say it's bullshit. I love Snakes on the plane. I love Snakes on the plane.
I love that movie.
I love it.
Keenan was in that, wasn't it?
What? They was the entourage.
There was the entourage.
Yeah, he lands the
Like,
plane.
The title gave me legit everything. Hey, hold up, no, like, so it was some witnesses going to testify. Somehow they throw these deadly snakes on the. It was crazy. Like just the whole.
That movie gave me everything I wanted.
Yeah.
It was perfect. So, boys, as we wind down here, because obviously there's been a blast. It's been a classic, and it's only the beginning. There's going to be many more of these. We're going to have we're going to do some live stuff. We're going to do some watch-alongs. We're building the bridge between Let's Talk Bigger Facts and the Everyman podcast here on the Cosmic Canoe. Last question for you, brothers. So what's coming next for you guys? What's coming next? Where can our listeners find you? What's the best way to keep up with you on social media? Give us all the plugs. Tell us your plans.
Talk to us, man. Well, my boy Big Pat, he is social media-less, It's all about the unknown. Like, my boy is the huge mystery. Everybody wants to know where to find him. You can't. You got to come through us. You got to listen to the podcast.
That's like Daryl.
Big Pat. Big Ness. We got Bigness on the gram. I like to mess with him about that because a girl messed his name up one time. And I
kind of Bigness.
I never looked at it that way until he's like, yo, some girl called me Bigness. I was like, oh, yeah, bro. If I just knew him as Big Ness, but I didn't put that together. That's actually Bigness. So we got Big _ Ness 75 on the gram, man. Follow my guy, tune in. Bus driver do himself. How many underscores?
That's bus _ driver _ do.
Anytime you want a good time, let's go to my man page. You'll be on there for a half an hour at least, man. Just laughing, man. Just laughing.
AKA Rabbit Hole. Love it.
AKA Rabbit Hole. Simple Hodge _ Shabazz on there. But as a whole, man, if you want to find us, man, Let's Talk Bigger Facts Pod.
Quick, hey, DC, one day if we ever in Philly, come to the bus, maybe shooting a video, man.
Hey, already, I'm down.
Yeah, you tell me what your route is, man. I'll be on that bus.
Yeah, matter of fact, dude, that'll be a class.
Yeah.
Be a class.
I'll do a live pod from the bus with you.
Hey, I'll take a fucking day off and let's go get it.
Let's just do a whole ride along.
You gotta get on your Debo jump.
You already know.
I'm just riding.
That's it. That's it.
I love it. I love it, boys. Well, I'll tell you what, guys.
No underscores. Let's Talk Bigger Facts Pod. Tune us in. We on all platforms. Spotify, Apple, Google. We on so many platforms. I actually can't even pronounce some of them. YouTube, we working on that. We're getting the video stuff ready for you guys so we can be on y'all level, man. Y'all setting a great pathway for us to follow. Y'all already helped us out a bunch, so I'm gonna come to y'all for some more advice as far as getting our video aspect, getting that mastered and everything. But we're almost close to how many? We started in February, fellas, and like we're finishing the year out.
32, 31, 32.
31.
Hey,
so next,
there you
we
go.
would love to do our first live show within the next 3 to 4 months. Those tickets will be on sale, something really cheap. Honestly, we just want you to company, so we wouldn't let you pay too much. That's really it, man. We're gonna attack the camera aspect, and we're gonna do some of these live shows, and we're gonna continue to link with the Everyman podcast every now and again, and we're gonna try to create something special.
I love it. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us here, and we'll play us out with a little Everyman podcast anthem here, and we'll catch you guys down the road.
Appreciate you, baby.